Hello, Taurians. Okay, we have a reading for you. This is for the week and a half or so leading up towards the end of December to New Year's Eve. So it starts from the 23rd of December to the end of December. And I've done you a general reading along with an advice card from the bottom of the pack. And I've also done you a love reading from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Absolutely love these cards, beautiful cards to work with, and they're very clear on their messages, which I love. Anything simplified is great with me. Right, so it took me a while to actually figure this story out, but I've got to the root of the matter. So, I mean, I hope it resonates with your, it might not, what might not resonate for one Taurian might resonate for others. Don't forget your sun, moon, and rising as well. It goes for all. But let's get started. Let's look into this now because, like I say, this did take me unusually longer to sort of pick up on this story, what's going to go on in the next week. Now, we have the star there, and the star is basically a wish fulfilled. It is a wish fulfilled. But I'm wondering, because you've got the Six of Pentacles there reversed, that you've not quite clocked on to this wish that, it's actually come, it's there, it's in front of you. But for some reason, you feel like cutting your nose off to spite your face. I keep getting that sort of saying from this card, cutting your nose off to spite your face. It's there. And the Strength card, Major Arcana cards, they're saying, this wish is here. You need the strength to get rid of these dark feelings about it, okay? Your wish is here. It's happening. It's happened. It's happening now, okay? Whatever it is you've wished for, it's here or it's coming this week, okay? And you need to realise that, in a manner of speaking, right way up, this card is basically getting what you deserve, things being shared equally, you getting your equal amount of what you deserve. Reversed, you're still getting what you deserve, but you're not realising it. There's no realisation there, okay? So whatever this is that you've been wanting or wishing for, it's coming. And you need to have the strength to put those demons down, deep down, out the way. Lock it down, okay? That's what the Strength card is basically saying, okay? Tame the lion within. And I get the feeling that you are, in a manner of speaking, cutting your nose off to spite your face because you don't trust whatever this wish is. It might not. Thing is, how they say be careful what you wish for, you might get it. And most people wish something, and when they get it, they're like, well, that's not quite what I imagine my wish to be. Maybe you're feeling disappointed. Something could have happened. It's made you feel disappointed. It's made you feel hurt. I won't go as far as to say stabbed in the back because I wouldn't like to think that when you do get a wish, it stabbed you in the back. Maybe there's something under the surface of whatever the situation is that you've not realised. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And it still means a cycle. It still means a change. But, I mean, there's two ways you can look at this card. It's either a change that's coming that you don't expect, because right way up you sort of can see this change coming, is going to happen, and this cycle is going to end, new cycles are going to begin. But when it's reversed, a change is coming, definitely, and it's something that you don't want to end. It's a cycle that you don't want to end, okay? Something that's not going to end. I'm getting the feeling this could be something to do with a relationship or a job. Like in the sense of a job, you're a bit untrusting of this offer that's here, this wish that you wanted. It's come. And it might not be what you expected it to be, but for some reason you're a bit untrusting of the situation at hand. But this change has got to happen whether you like it or not. And it's going to be something that you don't want to end. So you don't want a job to end. You don't want a relationship to end either. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. Now, there's two ways we can look at this. If we look at it from a relationship point of view, you know, this wish that you wanted, and you get the Queen of Wands, right, okay, so might not be what you expected, but, you know, she's a fire sign, you know, woman, or it could be a man, you know, could be either, and it's fire sign, so, you know, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person, you know, either in your life, lingering nearby, or they are going to come into your life in the next week. And it will dawn on you that this is the way forward, okay? Now, the thing is, if you look at it from the other perspective, this card also means positive changes, which is ideal being next to the Wheel of Fortune. This is a positive change that's happening, okay? So you need to stop cutting your nose to spite your face. You need to realise exactly what you've got in front of you, basically. And allow this cycle to begin. Right. And then we've got the Five of Swords. Swords are all about thoughts, really. And this is basically looking back to the past, to something that's gone wrong in your life, to something that's disappointed you. You know, somebody's just threw the swords down, walked away. They don't want to battle anymore. They just don't want to do this anymore, and they've walked away. Now, straight next to it, we've got the Six of Cups. And this card always reminds me of past connections. Going back to childhood. You know, so there's children in this. So going back to childhood, a very long time ago. Someone come back and, you know, maybe it's this person you thought you lost. Maybe you've known them for a long time. You thought that they just, no, I'm not doing this anymore. The swords are down, I'm not doing this anymore. Maybe it's because they want to offer you peace. Maybe this person from the past just wants to offer you peace. You know, or love, whatever. Peace, love and happiness, you know. This cups are all about love. Cups are also water signs, so, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be anybody like that. But I don't know, I'm getting more of a fire sign with this. You know, it could be peace and friendship. It could be, I'm throwing my swords down. I don't want to argue anymore. Can we just move on with our relationship, you know, if you are a couple? Maybe your wish was just for any negativity to come to an end. You know, whatever it is. Whatever goes on here, whoever comes back, because it's all about past relationships as well, this is, with people. Whatever comes back, for some reason, it causes you to go into yourself with the Hermit. You're back off. You know what? It's stubborn as a bull, aren't you, you Taurians? You go back into, you know, you go into your shell and you sort of, I don't know, I get the feeling taking a step back. You know, like with this card being like untrusting and cutting your nose off to spite your face. You know, and you go and do this. You sort of, which is okay. It's okay to sort of take a step back and sort of look at the situation again and figure out why it's happening and what's going on. That's absolutely fine. Go ahead and do that. But, you know, don't regress back to this. This should be, you know, leaving you in the next week, because this needs to begin. This needs to begin. A new cycle has got to begin. Right. And then we'll go on to the advice card. And the Page of Wands reversed. It's all about actions. So at the moment, doing this is okay to sit and think, but don't do this for too long, because you need to get... In other words, this card's basically saying do not be too indecisive. You know, make a decision, act upon it and make a decision. You know, you either want this wish or you don't. So make a decision, that's what that's saying. Right, okay, so then we'll go on to your love reading, and you know, this sort of goes in hand with the general reading as well. Now, codependency, this is again from, you know, Doreen Virtue, the Romance Angels. Beautiful, beautiful cards, and I love them because they're so clear, and that's what I like about these readings. Right, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So maybe Maybe you're drinking too much, or someone you care about is drinking too much. You know, maybe you're hiding this, or they're hiding this deception. You know, someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. You know, I mean, I'm just going on maybe, you know, this for people who are dating. I'll go into singles and couples in a moment, but if you're dating, you know, maybe this is and this, you know, either you're hiding an addiction or they're hiding an addiction, and it's stopping this from progressing. But the next messages are to stay optimistic about your love life. So maybe either you or someone you care about is drinking because I mean, this reading is for you. So maybe if you are drinking too much, you're doing it because you feel hopeless about life and love and what's coming, and you don't like change. You know, Taurians, they're very stubborn. They don't like change. They just don't, you know. It just all good and well, but life does go on. So positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So keep optimistic. Don't shut down completely when it comes to your love life. Calling your soulmate, okay? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. So I take the word visualizations, and I think the law of attraction. I said this in another reading actually, for this week coming. The law of attraction, you know, what you visualize, you know, you visualize what you want, and then in the hope it comes to you, and usually it does. You know, you sort of put out there what you want to get back. And that's the law of attraction. It's worth researching into, you know, for meditative purposes, or, you know, just clarification and things like that. And then the next message is keep an open mind. Now, this is telling me that... Sorry, just bear with me. I'm trying to sort of sit still and not put my shadow over this. Right, so... Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe, you know, this law of attraction thing might work for you. And, you know, or just hoping or praying that someone will come. Or maybe someone has come and you just need to realise that. You know, I mean, that Six of Pentacles, that's all about not realising something that's in front of you. And the wish. Maybe your wish came, okay, as far as the love reading goes. But you're looking and you're thinking, okay, well, they're not my usual type, so how can they be my soulmate? Keep an open mind. Maybe previous relationships haven't worked because you've always gone for the same type. Just a hunch. You know, I mean, I do say Taurians, they're stubborn. They're stubborn creatures, you know. They don't like change. So maybe this time you do need change. Maybe it'll open your eyes and your heart a little bit. You know, so just bear that in mind. And then when you do find it, and you do find the strength, you know, that strength card was there to deal with this better, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? Don't sit hiding back, sitting back, wallowing in the past, wallowing in what you thought should have been or could have been. I mean, shoulda, woulda, couldas. I'm not going to help you right now, okay? Because that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that's telling me that changes are happening whether you like it or not. And the Queen of Wands reminds you that these are positive changes and you need to realise this. You know, the Six of Pentacles there, it's saying, reversed, it's saying, realise what's going on here. It's almost like the tarot screaming at you, wake up to what's going on, okay? So yeah, that's your reading then, Taurians, for the week 23rd of December to the end of December. I will take constructive criticism. You know, if there's improvement, this is like the first session of Taroscope videos that I'm doing. Been reading tarot cards for a while now, but these are the first videos that I'm doing. So, you know, if you think there's anything I could improve on or change, then please do let me know. I do take constructive criticism relatively well for saying I'm a Scorpio. But, you know, still let me know. And I will be putting out a January preview